Well, I did not really have that talent, so even though I had an English coach and an acting coach and a speech coach and an accent removal coach.
Wow.
who has passed away since then, but I mean, I should have otherwise gotten my money back. The bottom line is I worked on it, I remember that when he said, you always say three. Isn't it three? It is three with TH. So he had me say 3,333 and 1/3 with the TH and not with the S.
Very
right?
good.
Yeah, but I mean, it's after 5,000 years, right? After doing thousands of reps on it, and I remember we get confused with the F's and the V and the W. Like we would say, this is a nice vine, but it's actually wine, right? So the guy had me say, a fine wine grows on a vine. So now I ran around with that. Then for instance, he said to me, Arnold, you have to also learn how to say the vibrating Z. We don't have that in German. So he said, the sink is made out of zinc. So I was saying that. So things like that. I was saying things over and over again.
Phrases.
It was very helpful, but it didn't get rid of my accent. Right? But the funny thing is, all of the stuff that they said, the Hollywood producers and the directors and all these geniuses, they were saying that this is an obstacle for me to become a leading man, became an asset. Because when I did Conan the Barbarian, John Milius, the director, said to the press, if we wouldn't have had Schwarzenegger, we would have had to build one. Because I was the only one that had the muscles to play that character the way Frank Frazetta painted it, and the way Robert E. Howard has written about it. So the bottom line was, here was a big blast over set in my body. And then when I did Terminator, Jim Cameron said what made Terminator work and why it became successful was because Schwarzenegger talks like a machine.